Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another Clan Sakai Major League video for 2026. I am recording this at almost like a 12:44 a.m. So if I do sound quiet, then you know the reason why. I don't want to wake up anybody in this video, and I apologize to, recording this video exactly at this time because it's just a lot, to be honest. I was hosting the match arena day. It was on June 14th. I mean June 13th. I was hosting the match arena, but I decided to just try to get the quick recording in because I do need to record some other matches. But yeah, let's not waste too much time here. Welcome back to another Clan Sakai Major League video for Major 1. I am your host Aries today, joined by the Capybara, and today it's going to be another lower division banger. And today we're going to be taking a look at our quarterfinals match 4 between Space Station Jammin' and Team 7. So this is our last quarterfinals match for our winners bracket, and then we'll get into the elimination round. As we take a look at our leaderboards here, they're still on the top of our leaderboards here. They were facing off against Super Saiyan Gyms in the semifinals match, and the Academy beating Royale Gaming. They're going to be facing off the winner of whoever wins between Space Station Jammin' and Team 7. So yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit of a banger today. Let's just take a look at our bracket here. It's not going to be updated. I'll update it in the next video for our winners semifinals. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting match to see who's going to come into top. I think Space Station Jammin' have a lot to prove here, but Team 7 have been looking so strong in this tournament. And, I think they have, the biggest potential here to win. So definitely going to be rooting for them in this tournament here. And I also want to try to get as many videos out before Major 2 starts, because our signups are currently actually starting up, and our qualifiers are going to start soon, so hopefully they can get some hours. We'll take a look at our predictions here. We all went with Team 7 to win this. I think they're the strongest team overall, and they have been playing a little bit more better overall, so I think they have the biggest shot to win this match here. I think Space Station Jammin', I don't think they're really the strongest team. I believe their second team is just the strongest somehow. But yeah, I think I have a lot of faith for them. But yeah, speaking about the videos here, I'm going to try to get as many videos as I can. As many videos out as fast as I can. I still need to get the grand finals recorded as well. So I'm going to try to, keep it fast, keep it, just, basically just, get all the videos out. That's basically it. Don't want to have too much yap here, but it's going to be Space Station Jammin' versus Team 7. Now, this match right here, right, you got the seed number 2 going against the seed number 7, and I think Team 7 really have a strong roster here. They got Goofy Goober, New Boss, and Breadstick going against Corky, Keegan, and Keen Smack. Now, I really do like the Team 7 roster. I think if you remember back then in 2025, it was Chaco FC, which merged with Team 7 to allow certain roster changes. And it kind of did a lot for the team though. But let's take a look at our maps here. We got Center Stage, Double Shroofs, Safe Zone, Dual Beetles, and Bell's Rock. So, and then if you look at the percentage, who's going to win right here, 71% going in for Team 7 here. So I think they are going to be the favorites for this match here. But anyways, I'm going to try to cast as much as I can here. I don't want to be too loud though. So as we not get ready for set 1, it's going to be Brawl Ball, Center Stage. Alright, so now we get started with our quarterfinals match 4. We're going to be seeing a Spike, a Griff, and a Rubs going against a BB, a Nita, and a Tester. So this is a pretty interesting comp coming from both teams here. SSJ are going to be the ones that actually take the first kill and bring the team into the lead here. King Smack tries to go for a goal here, but doesn't really get anything going here. Overall, I think SSJ, they had a pretty good start here, but now Team 7 are starting to, get a little bit more of their footing back onto the zone here. Into the control here, but it looks like SSJ, they're kind of holding their positions over here, trying not to get too much going here. Goofy Goober is going to get shut down here, but now this is going to be a perfect for Team 7. As you can see there, they're trying to get a goal opportunity here. This is actually might be a walkthrough from Goofy Goober. That's going to be the first goal coming in from Team 7. Now, so they're going to play this a little bit more better now, and now the teams are starting to adapt a little bit more here. But Goofy Goober trying to get a little aggressive here, tries to find an opportunity, doesn't really get anything with it. But Breastic gets a nice mute here, and that's going to allow a new boss to get a perfect push in here. Hypercharge is going to get the nice kill onto King Smack, but Keegan is just trying to hold control in the middle here. But this bear has been a little bit of a problem here. You know, relying to have to waste so many shots on the bear here. But Goofy Goober is looking to walk this one in here, getting really aggressive here. He's going to activate the Hypercharge and tries to go for the kill onto King Smack, but really didn't get anything out of it here. Actually did get the Keegan there, but now the control is still with Team 7 here, and King Smack, you know, trying to get some connection with the breadstick. They need to really watch out for Team 7 here, because they're trying to look for a sneaky play here. The Bear's not going to go out. Goofy Goober might be able to walk this one in here, trying to kill Corgi, and Corgi is going to go down here. Breadstick could go for an amazing pass onto New Boss, and that's going to be a goal. Definitely coming in from Team 7 here, and a perfect game 1 coming in from Team 7. Yeah, I think Team 7 are, you know, they're playing this a little bit more better than usual. They're playing to win this game here, and you know, Team 7, they haven't doing like incredible lately so far. So you know, they haven't been putting up some pretty good fights over here. But as we can see over here, you know, Breadstick, you know, trying to get a little aggressive there, but King Smack was able to catch him lacking here. Now Goofy Goober trying to look for the connection onto King Smack here. But now the game is going to be slowed in SSJ's favor. They have a lot of control to work with here. And Breadstick, you know, trying to get as much damage as he can here. Couldn't really do too much here, but King Smack is going to go for the wall break. But Goofy Goober gets a nice defense, and now it's going to put the ball in the corner here, which is going to involve put SSJ in a position where they don't want to be at. You know, they really want to get the ball towards the goal here. Goofy Goober goes for a smack. King Smack, you know, really trying to kill Goofy Goober here, but now Goofy Goober is looking for opportunity. Tries to go for a goal opportunity. He might be able to walk this one in here, and that's going to be a goal coming in from Team 7 here. They're starting to play this a little bit more better here. You know, Goofy Goober not afraid to make, you know, certain plays here. You know, the Spike had a perfect defense there, but I don't think he had the stun gadget. But here comes Goofy Goober trying to go for a play here. Doesn't really get anything out of it though, but Breadstick, you know, in the middle here, control here. Kofi is going to get shut down from the bubble here. Now Goofy Goober is trying to get a little aggressive here. New boss looking for a connection here. Gets a nice kill into Keegan here. Now it's only up to King Smack. Does get a nice, perfect, a double kill, which is going to allow SSJ to come back. A perfect game coming in from Team 7 here, and you know, they're starting to push up and up the map. Even though they got that double kill here, you know, it's starting to look a little bit dangerous here. But Goofy Goober with the hypercharge is activated, so much damage here, and it's killing over everything. But that's going to be a game coming in from Team 7 here. They played absolutely out of their mind here, and I think they were playing so good in this match here. And Space Station Jam and really not be able to do it that much here. As we take a look at our stats here, Breadstick, you know, unfortunately with the 0-4, I believe he did do a lot of things, but the MVP is gonna go to Goofy Goober, and he will be taking the MVP for that match. As 1-0 goes in favor of Team 7 here, as we're going to start getting ready for our second set, which is going to be Gem Grab a double shrews. It's going to be our set 2 here. Can't wait to see what that happens. Alright, as we now get started with our game 2 here, Team 7, you know, really looking to close out this tournament early. I mean, they have been playing really good in this set here. As we take a look at our draft here, it's going to be a BB, Bo, and a Chester going against a Cordelius, Sirius, and a Gene. So it looks like they're going to have the Gene on the left lane here, looking to contest the BB here, but I prefer to have the Gene in the middle here, even though Sirius is a pretty good mid here. But look at this, Corgi is running down the middle here, and a nice Gene pool from New Boss, but Corgi is, you know, is able to shut down the Sirius here, and now this is going to look like a good round coming in from Space Station Jamming here. You know, they have 6 gems and now picking up the 7th, and there's still no signs of Team 7. Goofy Goober trying to get aggressive here. Here comes Corgi, activate the hypercharge, gets a beautiful amount of kills here, and this is definitely looking like a SSJ win here. You know, they got the control, and they got so much to work with, and you know, Goofy Goober, you know, trying to get a little aggressive here, wants to find Keegan, but they really didn't get too much over here. You know, Goofy Goober got shut down a lot here, and now he's really low here. He can't really push up now, but now they're waiting for the opportunity here. New boss trying to get a super going. They want to find something going here, but Corgi, you know, just trying to stay alive here. And Breadstick is getting some pretty good tags here, but here comes the Chester Mines. Trying to go for the play here, New Boss. Looking for the resets here, but they need to get something going here. And a nice, beautiful kill here. It's only up to King Smack to keep the team alive. And New Boss, just stays alive there. And now they just robbed all the gems here. But New Boss, they give Mutate a nice round from Goofy Goober. It's going to keep New Boss alive here. And now it's only up to King Smack to keep SSJ alive. But it is not going to be enough, as Space Station Jammin' will be losing this round, and Team 7 take this round here. An incredible start coming in from Team 7. They were able to rob the gems and keep almost all Team 7 players alive. And now they're going to be feeling good after that one here. Space Station Jammin' not feeling the best out of that round here. But let's see if they're able to recover from this one here. And Breadstick, really tries to look for the clones off of the BB here. And having BB clones are going to be a little bit of a dangerous, a dangerous way coming in from SSJ here, which they're going to have to require a lot of their shots just to take out those clones here. But look at New Boss, not afraid to push up here, and he knows he has the G Vision gear here, but he's going to get shut down by Keegan. He did get a little, overextended by a lot here. And now here comes Corgi, trying to get his sneaky onto the right here, but they know he's in that corner, and New Boss really wants to go for a gene pool here. He wants to catch Corgi off guard here, and here comes the clones. He's going to shut down Corgi here, but Corgi's actually going to stay alive here. New Boss does get hit by the mine. Corgi trying to look for something here, goes for the bubble play, but is able not to get anything out of it. And Goofy Goober knows there's a Chester in the middle here. Now has to play carefully here. He tries to go for a play here. He actually gets a really good kill here. That perfect gene pool from New Boss, which is going to rob all the gems in favor of Team 7. This is a perfect game coming in from Team 7 here. New Boss had an open pool to close out this round here. And with not enough seconds on the clock here, I don't think SSJ are able to come back after this one here. And this is looking like a Team 7 game here, ladies and gentlemen, as they will be taking the second round. And 2-0 in the victory. They are taking the scoreboard. Sky Rockets here, and no signs of Space Station jamming here. And Goofy Goober is going to be taking that MVP again here. It looks like he might be taking the MVP for this entire series. Yeah, but it's not looking good right now for Space Station Jammin'. They had some really struggles coming into this tournament here. They were the number 7 seed going against the number 2nd seed. But yeah, it's looking shaky for them. Hopefully they're able to catch up in this next round as we now get ready for Heist Set 3 Safe Zone. Now get started with our set 3 here. Safe zone. We're going to be Edward. We're going against a Miko. Oh, hey. solo performance coming in from Goofy Goober here. He's really having his team back here, and Space Station Jammin are not able to do anything about it. So now get started for round 2 here. SSJ is back here. It is not good. Space Station Jammin here, Team 7. So good in the game here. To find something.
Back on the grind. Divine intervention, anyone?
Down here. Nice trade with Penny here.
Come get it. The save, and that's gonna put Team 7 into the semifinals. Our winners is semifinals here, and we take a look at our stats here. Goofy Goober is definitely gonna be our MVP for this entire series here. He's been playing out of his mind and helping Team 7 reach this victory here. But that's gonna wrap up our video for today here. I'm sorry if the casting was very low here. You know, I could have put a little bit more emotion into it, but it's fine. The next video is gonna have a little bit more emotion for this one, but hopefully I was able to surprise you. Anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye bye.